All right, mate. What would you have if you had a documentary and it's all about you? What
Awesome.
do you want it to be based on? Think about you're going to have a camera on you for like a solid
Mate,
month.
I think,
What do you want it to be centered around?
Obviously, I think
Your good charity donations.
What
You-
charity donation?
I don't know that.
No, surely, dude. You obviously know the answer to this, and
Yeah.
I'm sure the
Here
other.
we go.
The day I found out the word bass,
Oh, the word. Yeah.
and just go from there. Because after that, mate, I think it was fucking blue skies, sunny days,
Happy days.
Yeah, happy days aside from today. But
Well, now that you speak of that, right? I think people would want to know more about if say we were very popular.
yeah,
I think they'd want to know about you. You know, what do you do on the weekends? What time do you go to the bathroom?
no, you don't want to know that.
But they wouldn't want to know too much about the bass,
Oh,
even though you love the bass.
That's bullshit.
But here's the thing with the Shane Dawson documentary.
Okay.
I was keen as a bean.
Yeah, you were a little almost
jumping like Charlie
almo-
Sheen.
I see what you're doing there.
Spinning like a washing machine.
Yeah,
I was
okay,
ready
all
to...
right, well, let's just-
Oh, calm down. Sorry.
Sorry.
I was ready to go because I thought...
Sorry, can I just
fucking
quickly
answers.
interrupt
Yeah.
this? Well, I'm looking at where we're doing this podcast.
Yeah.
It's springtime,
Yeah.
yeah. So obviously some hot days. You know,
Yeah.
the weather's pretty dry.
Some
Could be a fire. Yeah.
Okay.
Turn around. Why the fuck is there? That's on. That's there.
Oh,
There's no
so-
patch. Dude, your fucking house burns down. You're not even. You'll sleep through that.
Okay, so what he's talking about, I've got a fire alarm. Not a fire. I've got a smoke detector that I've ripped off the wall and I've put it on the couch. The reason why I said, let me explain. It would not stop going on.
Oh,
Have you ever had
no,
a smoke
yeah, I have,
detector
I have,
that all
I
you
have,
do-
no,
and it was
I
also,
have.
I have to climb on the kitchen table. My
Dude.
knees hurt. And it would do it, and it just kept waking me up. So on the fourth time I used the broom, smacked it down, and it was all good. But mate, there is nothing worse than a smoke alarm that you don't know why it keeps going off.
Yeah,
There's no
no,
smoke.
dude.
There's no heat.
That shit.
wasn't cooking
Because
up
no,
in the
because I was gonna
kitchen.
say, I was like, I remember one time I burnt the toast and it did it,
Mm.
and like it wouldn't stop, and I was like, fuck.
No. So I get
Understand.
sidetracked.
Yeah, no. So
So-
I just had to.
No, it's all good, man. With the Jake Paul series, I was excited.
You were
because
pretty
Jake
keen.
Paul has done so much dumb shit and
Correct.
been such an
Fuckwit.
ass.
Yep. Right.
Like let's be
Why are
real.
you trying to keep it PG?
Douche. Straight up
There you go.
douche. And you see
Drop the
these videos
D-bomb.
and you go, can't wait for you to answer so many of these questions. I can't wait till you answer these questions about Martinez twins.
Yeah, because you-
about how you had Team 10. And there has to be a reason why you only have pretty much 2 of your original members. Let's be real. You had so many people. They've all left. People don't just leave you, not only as a team, but as friends.
Mm.
There is so much more depth in this that we can go, I can't wait till the hard questions get answered. Then you find out that Shane's basing this whole thing about being a sociopath. And the minute I saw that, I went, no. No. Stop it. That's like having a documentary about Barack Obama, right? And just going, I think he's a crocodile.
Wait,
I'm
he's
gonna-
not a crocodile.
What? That's what I thought. So I'm gonna get a fucking zookeeper. I'm gonna bring him along. I'm gonna do all
How
these
qualified?
questions.
Seriously, actually, while we're talking, how qualified was that chick?
I don't. Do you know what I love?
Like,
One of the
not in a
episodes-
cunt thing, but like seriously,
Yeah.
because it just looked. It's like got the book.
the book.
Dude,
That's what I was saying.
It's almost like
She had tabs
it's-
on the book.
dude, tabs. But it's almost like. Wait, quickly grab a dictionary, put a hard case over it. It's like she's like looking at the dictionary. It's like, fuck up, Shane, you gotta pause the film. Where the fuck's S? Do you know how many pages there are in this dictionary? Hang on, found S. So, okay, that's me. All right, hit film. Yeah, now sociopath. What they have is reads a sentence. Reads a sentence from the also proverb. I mean, wait, what?
Hey, Shane, pause for a minute. What's a proverb? Also, how do you spell sociopath? Like there were so many things that, and they were both being over the top. Let's be. I
love the reactions too. Just like,
just great.
or I was just like, wow. So he really hurt you. Like
The other thing's like 1 in 25 people are sociopaths,
And then-
and he's just
dude. So
that bar over there. If I walk into that bar right now,
So-
they'd be, oh, spooky. It's
so
like, oh my God.
wait, classic. This the people who aren't watching, if you've seen the video, it make a lot more sense. But just like 1 in 25 people are sociopaths.
It's got that person getting eaten out of someone's hand with a fucking
Dude,
the animation.
You remember? You remember
I know
last one?
exactly.
Yeah, you do.
Do you know what else? Man, he also put so many videos of YouTubers who are just normal YouTubers in there, just saying crazy shit. Can you imagine
he's a
that being like,
sociopath.
oh, I can't wait to watch this fire. Why am I in there?
The thing
I'm not a sociopath. And do you know what else? What was funny was the book, right? Because when he brought her over, he's like, all right, go in there. He's like, all right, good. I've been reading all night. It's like, oh, well, good. Someone's been studying up. I've got my tabs ready. And I was like, oh, God, how much do you actually know? And then the same thing, because she really didn't know much about sociopaths. She was more of a, I forget what it was. I forget what it was. But it wasn't her, it wasn't a massive strong suit. So...
Realistically, you should have fucking talked to like a psychologist. I would have
and also, you shouldn't have spent 4 or 5 episodes going crazy on. He showed a picture of Jake and Logan just before the boxing.
Oh yeah,
and it was just, and it's like, oh my God, that looks like sociopaths, and it's just a picture of them, and
smiling.
And do you know what else he did, which kind of it made everyone think? This is a perfect, because I thought about this, right? He said, "Oh my God, if you maybe get tattoos, if you like pain, maybe you're a sociopath. Have you ever driven fast and maybe you're a sociopath?
Fuck, I'm a sociopath.
Have you ever like seen an old lady cross the street and you've been like, I want you to hurry up. You just get angry. Maybe you're a sociopath because you don't care." She's listing off, and he's listing off so many things that it's like the normal viewer has without a doubt done 3 of these things. So even me, I was like, wait, am I fucking sociopath? What is going on?
And can I also get a dictionary for that?
And this is how I summarize it, right? Have you ever been sick and then gone on Google and
don't
like,
do that?
That's what I'm saying. But have you been sick and gone on and there's a list of about
I've got
50
like
symptoms,
fucking
and then you can easily just go, I've got 4 of them. I must have cancer.
What do you mean have cancer? I've got 3 different types of cancer, man. And that was just for a
to
cough.
Yeah. So this is what it was like. It was like listing off every possible idea, and then just...
I feel like they went into Google, and you know how like it has like the questions at the end, and then you can click on the next one.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, write that one.
I
click on the 3rd one now.
And she was also, it was not subtle at all. I love how he brings her in as a camera woman, but she's asking all the questions, and you can even see it on Jake's face. Jake's like, I'm talking to you, and then Shane's like, you need to calm down. Not only is he telling her you need to calm down, he's brought her and him into a private bathroom. He said, yeah, we need to go to the bathroom. Jake's like, you need to all go? He's like, yeah. And then they're having this private conversation. I was like, you guys aren't smooth at all with what you're doing.
I just love as well, it's like, just imagine Jake sitting there and all that. And like, all right, cool, Shane's answering the questions. So then he's like moving around and all that. It's like, then Shane's like secretly in the corner, like, see that? Sociopath. He's not even paying attention to me.
He blinked. Sociopath.
Like
the thing I have with the series is I liked it.
I thought the Nick Crompton part was pretty good. In all seriousness,
parts that were really good.
I haven't seen all of it, but like I have, like the parts that I did see, I was pretty pleased with all. But then the whole Alyssa Violet thing as well. It's like, well, is it true? Is it fake?
No, well, I without a doubt, right. Here's what I think he should have done. He spent too much time trying to figure out if he's a sociopath. When
instead of actual...
dude, he's not. What you should have been doing
dig some
is
dirt.
you should have been actually going to try and interview the Martinez twins. You should have went and found Chance from Anthony, whichever one's
the poopy pants. Yeah, Chance.
You should have actually gone out of your way to find him, interview him. You should have interviewed Tessa Brooks, because Tessa Brooks made a comment like it's hard to keep quiet while that stuff was going on. If you had skip the sociopath stuff, not focus on that.
Skip the bullshit.
And went and interviewed these people who were actually in the lives and have these things going on. You would be able to...
Well, they've lived it. So, like, there's shit that we don't know that they still know.
Exactly. You could have spent so much more time, maybe with some of his fans. You could have done so many things. But I didn't like how Jake Paul would do some normal stuff. And then he would be like, oh my God, he's just like me. He's a normal guy, and it's like, dude, he's on the camera. He knows he's on camera. He knows what he has to do. He has been a douche so much. So when the final episodes came up, it was like, okay, cool. He's finally asking questions. But when he asked the questions, he was saying to Jake, "It's okay if you just be like, no, it's what I'm doing." Because when it came to the merch, he's like, "No, I think it's fine." You need to be like, "No, it's not. This isn't normal. This isn't okay." Because after the documentary finished, everyone's like, I was checking Jake Paul's videos. And I was like, oh my god, I've changed my opinion on you so much. Like all the top comments was like, I'm now a Jake Paul. All this stuff, and I just think, sorry if anyone gets offended, you're sheep. You're absolutely sheep because you watch Shane Dawson. You like Shane Dawson. You completely thrown all your 3 years of thoughts of Jake Paul out the window and just been like, oh, he rode a motorbike. He's just like me. I rode a motorbike. He still did all this arsehole stuff, didn't answer so many important questions. But, hey, he's like Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson likes him. I'm going to like him, and it's ridiculous. His first video back, or his second video back, was nothing but merch. It's just advertising merch. And it's like, you don't learn. You're going to keep being a douche. I don't think you're a good guy. I think you're a douche. And there is a deeper reason. And think about it, man. If our friend group, if everyone left you and you had only me and someone else left, would people be like, oh, there must be something wrong with them? No, people would be going, Lee, they've all left you one by one.
Yeah, what the fuck's
going on? But we don't really find that out properly.
Yeah, the secret is I don't want to share my back again, so...
I've got Beyblades in the back, and you ain't...
Dude, actually, speaking of... Dude, we sell Beyblades at my work.
You still got Beyblades?
No. We sell them at my work.
Fantastic.
Dude, I was like, fuck, I might have to splash $15 on that shit. I'm not, but the thought did go through my head, so you could almost say I'm sociopath. No, I think the funniest thing, though, with all this, right?
Yeah.
Jake Paul goes on Shane Dawson, big channel.
Yeah.
Ricecom uploads a video, and he doesn't upload quite a lot.
At all, yeah.
How the fuck does Ricecom get more views than someone who's been shouted out on Shane Dawson?
Yeah. That's so
How
true.
does that fucking happen?
That's so true. Man, you got the Nick Crompton stuff, right? The Nick Crompton, he's like, yeah, I didn't want to work with his dad. I didn't like the way his dad was treating people. I didn't like the direction he's going. And Nick Crompton seems like a really honest person. He didn't even want to speak. He doesn't never want to speak shit about Jake at all.
Yeah, he's like...
He didn't want to speak about it unless he got Jake's permission. And he does all this, and Jake still
like, even after everything...
Jake still doesn't reply to anything he does. And it's kind of like, I'm going to take this guy's side without a doubt.
Yeah.
He seems so honest over you. Why aren't you responding? Then you got Tessa Brooks here, and the Martinez twins. Now, I totally think the Martinez twins are, like, it pretty much went into, they were saying Jake bullied him. Now, when I watched the video on Martinez twins, I was like, you guys look like you're literally acting in this video. It's like you're pretending to cry. You're really not this good at it. This is where I was on Jake Paul's side, because they go...
yeah, there wasn't the room fake or some shit.
All the pranks he did on me, like, he's like, I warned them. They were all fake. And the entire time, they were saying I was a bully. Now, part of me goes, okay, why have you... You've made an excuse for it, but why have you never actually made videos on these topics? You make so much drama with everything else for views. How is this?
Give
not
the explanation. Trust me, that would blow the fuck off.
If you give the explanation, not only are
like
you
you're making front page YouTube easy.
Yeah, exactly. And now not only are you in the clear, you're getting more views, and people can be like, "I'm so sorry, I judge you." If he said straight away, "Listen, these videos were fake," I can say this. It's not going to hurt him. It's not. It wouldn't hurt him at all.
No?
And I don't think so, man. And if he made these videos saying these things, it would be so much better for him. So I think there's deeper reason. I think there's definitely reasons he hasn't spoken about this stuff.
Well, it's the same thing as the whole Banks situation.
That's what I was going to talk about.
We all know Banks' side because he's done multiple 20-minute videos on his stuff.
Yeah,
there's nothing.
And you know
really
what sucks? You have to. When someone says that you assaulted a girl and then cheated on your girlfriend, you've got to explain every single angle. And the part that made me so angry is I hate Erica Costello because she went on Fox News to the world and said that Banks did it. And they should
only for now that I don't even know if that chick has anything to do with Jake Paul now. All because
they didn't even clear that up. Do you know what I mean? They said, yeah, she came. We thought she was hit. They didn't say no, she lied. No, we lied. They didn't say it. They just said, yeah, we thought she was hit. And they didn't go into proper detail. And Jake didn't properly apologize. Deleted the video because Shane kind of said you should do this. And he's like, yeah. The guy, he's a douche. In all honesty, he's done so many annoying things. Like showing up to Post Malone's house.
That was fucked up.
Thinking that's okay. I don't like him. I'm not going to be one of those sheep that just goes, oh my God, I like Shane. So Shane, I'm now going to subscribe to Jake Paul. It's ridiculous. The main thing that interests me, right, was the Logan Paul situation.
Yeah, that's pretty full on.
That's full on. I love.
How do they still like? How realistically though? How the fuck do you still have a good relationship after something like that happens? Really?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And also,
Like, man, like
as much as I like Elizabeth, man, let's be real as well. I think she just went on to try to get her side of the story out to make her not look bad. But in reality,
it takes two to
tried-
tango,
you-
but fuck, she
exactly.
still did it. Like
you
at the
like,
end of the day,
Logan's the worst one out of them all. But it's like you went out of your way to hook up and have sex with this guy. You're like the brother.
dude. Like realistically, like I just saw it's like your brother with like one of your like.
It'd be
That's
so
fucked up.
It'd be so weird. It'd be so weird.
And how do you still collaborate with videos and like
when
just back it? Like fuck that,
and
man.
in
Like
diss tracks they've done as well in videos. He's mentioned it. And then when you've seen the last diss track that Logan did, and he kissed Alyssa Violet at the end, you then realise, oh, that's actually a huge, huge insult. That's huge. Because he actually had been sleeping with her. And that was like a bring up to throw back at him. And I was like, fuck, this is like, the family is crazy.
oh fucking no.
And I hate the parents. Like,
Oh,
have you seen
think-
Vlog Mum and Vlog Dad?
I hate Greg Paul.
Greg Paul is a tool.
Genuinely hate that bloke.
You can see how I just wish that it dived in a bit further, and those.
I almost
questions
felt
were
like it,
asked
like
early on.
from what you said to me, because again, like just going off what I have seen,
Mm.
it really sounds like Shane Dawson had this great idea,
Yeah.
had a shovel, and instead of the phrase digging to China,
Yeah.
he did about 2 shovels worth of dirt. He's like,
Yeah.
nah, actually, this is pretty heavy. The weather's pretty hot. Don't really enjoy this anymore. Let's just wrap it up, call it a day. Come over to my place for a few beverages. Like that's all. Like
Couple
really,
sunkies.
like from what it sounds like, he's scratched the surface,
But
and enough to do some stuff.
Oh, definitely enough to make some of it entertaining.
But
not
instead of
enough.
scratching the surface, you could have fucking gone into a black hole.
He could have.
Like
What I think happened was I think that he started to like
there was
Jake,
a water.
and he didn't want to.
You went to the
ask
pools,
Yeah,
jumped in the kiddie pool to have a bit of a splash.
but didn't want to dive in the deep end.
Then when it got to the real thing, you're like, oh fuck, that's pretty deep.
I think I'll stick with my floaties.
Yeah, fuck. Can I also have a life jacket, please? Like, see, like I don't know. It's hard to go off. For me, it's hard because I've only seen bits and pieces of certain. Whereas,
Well,
you've actually seen the real deal. Like
well,
the
I've
whole,
watched the whole thing. I think it could have been so much better. Like it was good, but I think the direction at the start was way off. And if he spent time going, okay, let's interview the Martinez.
I think the
twins.
hardest thing as well is like it was the biggest YouTuber that you could have done it on. So it's like yes, it was successful,
Yeah.
and it will be like will go down as being very, but it could have been even more.
Yeah.
It could have been like a fucking Avengers fucking
could have
movie
interviewed-
dropping.
He could have interviewed Banks. He could have done so much, but he is good. Shane Dawson is good. It's just there were so many better questions to be answered. But yeah, I don't know. We could make this a whole video on this one because it's pretty deep. Like
Some deep shit without just scratching the surface.
it's just crazy how like I don't know how to the situation between Jake and Logan. They're always it seems like in reality Jake's like looks up to his older brother trying to be him. And then you see that Logan constantly does fucked up shit. Like, did you see when Logan's video about sociopaths? Just, yeah, it's pretty much someone who's just a bit more savage. And it's like, are you real? Do you exist?
Yeah, when he did that, I
used to like him. When he did some small videos on YouTube, I used to be a fan of him. And then he just got, like...
a massive ego.
He did. He really did. He's also. Are you seeing there's talks that he's going to be in the UFC?
I liked what Joe Rogan said about that. I think that's hilarious because it is true, man. Like CM Punk has been fucking whipped.
Oh,
like genuinely,
without a doubt.
like which to me, like obviously, okay, WWE isn't real. There's a bit of acting, but fuck, you would have learned some actual fighting.
Yeah.
And stuff, how to grapple people, how to maneuver around. Like I know, like maybe the whole stamina and like
stamina is what I thought.
Like yeah, that's a big step up.
Yeah.
Fuck oath it is when it comes to the real deal and all that. But like, fuck me, like sure your IQ and stuff. Like I can't. I guess I'm hanging shit on it, and it probably isn't fair because I've never even stepped into a ring before.
Yeah.
But like, going from factory, and sometimes let's remember as well in WWE, sometimes some of the shit does actually connect and stuff.
Oh yeah,
So,
without
like,
a doubt.
It's just to me and all that, and like I get, he has to train to have the 6-pack and that stuff. It's like I thought he would have been at least a little bit better.
Yeah. So
at least a win. Like no, not Brock Lesnar. Like fuck me, dude. Like the guy's a fucking giant.
Brock
and stuff,
Lesnar
like,
was an A-class wrestler in high school. He was winning championship. He was incredible. Joe Rogan said if he had fucked off the WWE and he had tried to be a UFC fighter, he would be unstoppable, and that's true because that guy is a monster. CM Punk, this is all from Joe Rogan because I watched a lot of Joe Rogan. He said he's just untalented, and it's so true. He's like, he just doesn't move right. He doesn't know how to sway his body. He doesn't know how to move back and forth. He just doesn't move like a fighter, and he's untalented. And in the first fight, he versed a monster. Mickey Gall was like a good fighter. So he got fucked up straight away. In the second one against Mike Jackson's nothing special. But Mike Jackson toyed with him. And that really annoyed me that he didn't just finish it. He toyed with him, but he didn't even toy with him in an exciting way. He just kind of moved him around a little and shit. And
because did Bobby, just quickly on that, did Bobby Lashley do alright?
He did. He did okay.
But he saw a few wins and stuff. Yeah,
he did. Same with Batista. Batista did one. They go all right. This thing, I know WWE isn't real fighting, but they've got the
knowledge and stuff.
In there. CM Punk was just not any good.
I feel
it's so true.
I feel like that's just part of his CM Punk maybe as well, and not being so good is because that's just how he portrays himself as I'm a carefree sort of.
Yeah.
As well, and it's fuck, when it's UFC, that's a real deal. You're in there to win. Well, that's almost life or death.
This is why it's annoying that Dana's like, are you kidding? Logan would get destroyed. It's like, no.
Well, give him a chance. Fuck, he can't be any worse than...
got destroyed. CM Punk hadn't had any fight experience, and you just threw him in. You didn't put him in, some indie circuit. You just threw him in. He got destroyed. Then you put him in again. Logan actually looked good. And isn't it crazy as well that KSI was going on about how he wants to be a pro boxer, and Logan's like, you're not going to be a pro boxer, dude. Why even trying? Logan trains for 3 months. He just didn't have the stamina. And they're just like, yeah, UFC, we might actually want him. Because he actually looked like he would fight. And in high school, he wrestled.
Yeah,
that's what
he's got the background.
He was a wrestler. So if he trained non-stop,
Which is crazy, man. If Joe Rogan's saying that about you, if I was a Logan, in all seriousness, I'd probably try and pursue that.
Yeah. No,
because realistically, it's you're pretty much on top with your brother of the YouTube game.
Yeah.
So you still got income for that. You could still do your fucking vlogs, or maybe not every day, but you could still vlog. So you're still fucking earning income from YouTube. Mm-hmm. What are you doing, that? You're trading your fucking ass off. You earn some coin from your fucking fighting, win or lose.
Yeah.
So earn some coin. Because his name's Logan Paul, you bring across the media platform from YouTube, Twitter, and all that to the UFC. If there weren't already UFC, it's a win-win situation for both parties.
It really is. It's just I don't understand. Dana says some stupid shit sometimes. Dana's one of the favorite people to watch. I love watching him, but sometimes he says some stupid shit. Did CM Punk not go through your mind when you said, why would I have Logan Paul? Maybe he didn't see the YouTube fight at all or knows anything about him because CM Punk was shocking. Logan Paul would beat the shit out.
Well,
of
it's just,
CM Punk.
I suppose, because Logan Paul he's got the height to build, and he did, and it's funny as well because what you were sort of saying, you're like, no, Logan looked like he was you said that actually in the podcast when we talked about the fight, he looked like a fighter. He landed a few good hits. So then to hear Joe Rogan, he's like, he looks like a fighter. It's just, some of the things that he does are a bit incorrect, but that's all right. You can learn that.
Yeah, exactly.
And all that, and it's like, holy fuck, you yourself said that.
Yeah,
we did out.
It's just his stamina. Do you know? We'll finish off with this. It's a bit it's related, but it's not. Do you know who is a crazy, and I mean crazy good fighter, and it's so unexpected? Aaron Chalmers from Geordie Shore.
He had his first loss, didn't he?
Oh, did he lose?
I think he had there was an Instagram thing about there was a fight upcoming and all that, because I briefly read it. Something about while I was training, I was also on Geordie Shore, blah, blah, blah. Turns out maybe being on Geordie Shore should stop so I can actually focus on this and take it more serious. So I think he may have copped his first loss.
Okay. But the fights before that, he's an animal. He knocks people out. Knocks them the fuck out.
But even on Geordie Shore, though, dude, we get to see how he's like, nah, I've got to do it. I'm sorry, but I'm walking away this is...
Well, it relates to the Sam Punk thing. Do you know what he's in? He's not... He being who he is, he could have probably got on UFC, but he started in a low lower event. I forget the name of the fighting championship, but he's at a lower one, working his way up. He wants to get to Bellator, then he wants to get to UFC. So it's like, that's what CM Punk should have done. In realistic, he should have been versing a way lower class fighter.
Yeah.
And then he should have been working his way up. And this is what Aaron Chalmers is doing. And he knocks people the fuck out, and he chokes people out. It's really entertaining. So it's crazy that a lot of people from reality TV shows or YouTube, whatever, are jumping in. It's like they don't want to play basketball. They want to jump into fighting, which is pretty crazy. And everyone wants to see it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. Any final thoughts at Bass?
No, not really, man. I think this round's been pretty good, in all seriousness.
No, I'm feeling.
I mean, we had a few other ideas in mind before we jumped on the mics, but I think this one's alright.
Save that for another.
Yeah, fuck it, we can.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Been TakeAway podcast.
We'll
see you in the
see you
next
later.
one. Ooh.